Okay, are you ready?
All set.
Let's do this. Hey, everybody. This is Matt over at Vector Unit. How's it going? Hey, I got Tom here on the line. How's it going, Tom?
Hey, it's going all right. How about yourself?
Oh, pretty good. I'm actually having some coffee, kind of relaxing a little bit, getting ready to play some Beach Buggy Racing.
First stream of the new year.
That's right, first stream of the new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
There's
Happy Lunar
actually,
New Year.
yeah, Happy Lunar New Year. There's two New Years. We're celebrating both New Years. We're kind of in between right now. We had our solar New Year, and we're also celebrating the Lunar New Year, which is this next week. And we've got a new update that just came out this week, just dropped. We've got some exciting new content to look at. I kind of bounced over to it for a second. We got this new car, the Heavy Lifter.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like the Heavy Lifter. We've been wanting to do another six-wheeled car ever since we did the tank, and we've also been talking about doing one of these like rocket-powered pickup or semi trucks for a long time. So this car kind of combines the tank with what I think is your favorite car, Tom, the dragster.
I know, and the big cars are always fun. So having a big javelin basically is pretty exciting.
It is. It is. Yeah, I'm gonna just dive right in and start driving around with this thing, see how it handles.
Oh,
Yeah, it is very much like the tank mixed with, I should say, the Commander mixed with the Javelin. It's a little heavy as you might expect from a semi truck, but it's pretty fast. Especially like the top speed is really fast, and so if you can get it on a straightaway, you can get going. And the thing that's great about it is like the tank, you can basically smash through stuff. Well, of course I hit a chicken right there, but you can smash through stuff without really slowing down at all, which is awesome if you're one of those people like me that smashes into stuff all the time.
well, walls are meant to be used to turn.
Yeah, exactly. Why use brakes when you have walls?
Exactly.
Oh man, but you can't outrun the nuke. You can't outrun the Big Bang. Oh man, there's another one.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I was doing pretty good there for a while, but it's starting to go sideways. I think I can still pull this off though. Let's do a little backwards shooting. And now, oh, I forgot to use my ability. What am I thinking?
Oh, you saved it to the end.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
A
now
little
nobody
bit.
can touch me.
That's like when you put on an old winter jacket and find some money in the pocket. I didn't know I had this.
It's exactly like that. You're coming into the finishing stretch wondering how you're going to pull it off, and all of a sudden you realize, I still have my ability.
Yeah, wait a second.
Well, that car is a beaut, and I'm going to drive it a little bit more. But before I do, I'm going to look over here to the right. We got the Fortune and Firecrackers event, which it just started today. It's brand new. Yeah, this is one of our challenge events, and we've been doing more of these themed challenge events. So this one's themed around Lunar New Year, and I haven't got a score yet, so I don't even have a spot on the leaderboard. But these are all the prizes I can get, including the Heavy Lifter, which I already have, but I don't think I'm gonna win it anyway, so that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
What kind of stream is this?
All right. Positivity.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Let's see here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pause it for just a second. Ralf was saying that the game volume is a little bit low. I'm just gonna turn it up. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it over here. Hold on a second. Oh, whatever. I'll turn it up in a minute. Okay. Can't be doing technical stuff while I'm playing.
We need a tech crew.
I know. I totally need a tech crew. So as I'm driving around, I got these little red envelopes, which are, I guess they would traditionally be full of cold hard cash. Oh, my shield just saved me from that thing. Not afraid of you, Deathbat. Oh yeah, I got some fireworks, so I'm picking things up. They make a really satisfying sound, the envelopes.
I always like the delay because I get to hear you react, and I go, "Ooh, what's gonna happen?"
What just happened? Yeah, that's true. I'm reacting in real time, and you're reacting slightly off real time.
I'm a little bit behind visually.
Let's see here. All right. I think I'm in pretty good shape. I have the aforementioned ability queued up. Oh, man. Uh-oh. It's going south. I'm in third place.
Falling apart at the end.
Yeah. I'm in third place, I think. Let's see. Uh-oh. Now it's really going south. Fourth place. Come on, bros. All right. I still got third. That's okay. A win's a win. Or a podium is a podium. So the thing that's nice, I mean, I'm assuming everybody in the stream has probably played these before, but the thing that's cool about the, or one thing to note about the challenges is when you get 1 star, you get a little bonus for the number of items that you picked up. When you get 2, you get a bigger bonus, and when you get 3 stars, you get an even bigger bonus. So I always want to get some kind of podium place.
Otherwise, you're leaving envelopes on the field otherwise.
Exactly. So obviously 20 points is not enough to get me too high up here. But the good thing is it doesn't take that much to climb the boards. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get the challenge pass. I don't know if everyone here has done this before, but I'm going to buy a challenge pass. Here, wait, hold on. I'm going to obscure my screen so that I can buy this for a second in privacy.
We're going stealth mode.
I'm going into stealth mode right now. Yeah.
We're not leaking any information today.
No, sir. This is a tight ship we're running. So now I got the challenge pass. And the great thing about the challenge pass is not only do you get access to all of the prizes on the right, see now in addition to the coins, I get the gems, but you get a magnet. And the magnet is awesome, especially if you're a little sloppy like me. So here, I'm going to drive out here. Oh, see, that was an example of a sloppy. I missed my boost start. Oh, look at that. I don't even have to exactly hit the pickups in order to pick them up.
Not saying anything about the way you're driving. I'm going to leave that unsaid.
Yeah, just leave it unsaid. I don't... You can, afterwards, you can maybe coach me a little bit. Tell me what I missed.
Oh. I don't think you want my coaching.
The magnet is great. It doesn't like you can still miss them. Like there, I just missed one. You have to still get kind of close to it. But oh, Disco Jimmy, God love you. But it definitely makes it just a little bit easier. Okay, so here, this is the heavy lifter at work. I'm just gonna plow through these trees. I'm not afraid.
Like they're nothing.
Like they're nothing. Like they're made out of polygons or something. All right, here. Let's see. I'm feeling good about this.
Every time you get confidence, something comes up.
I know, it's true, right? I should be like, I think I'm gonna lose. I don't think I can pull this off.
Oh, no way. Unwinnable.
Unwinnable. This game's impossible. Every time we come out with an update, oh, see, like I just hit a wall there. It's always something. Sometimes when we come out with an update, people think that we changed the difficulty on the bots. We get that comment a lot. Oh, they made the bots harder. Nobody ever says, oh, they made the bots easier.
No. No, it's only we're making the bots meaner every time.
Yeah. Oh, I got first place. The bots must have gotten easier. See, look at that.
No.
I got so many points now. Look, I'm already up into the 75th percentile. I got a snake decal. I got paints. I'm just going to keep cranking on this. Hey, Tom, I understand that, we've got a Discord. Oh, shoot. You know what? I totally forgot to mention a couple of things at the start of this. I got so excited about just playing that new car and collecting red envelopes that I forgot to mention that we have something really special going on today in the live stream. So, something I don't think we've ever done before. At the end of the live stream, well, not at the end, but in a few minutes, towards the end of the live stream, we're going to do a poll where the people who are here with us can vote on one of the new features that's coming up in the game. I don't think we've ever done that before, have we?
I don't think so. I mean, we did a poll to say on the Discord before. We did a poll for when the Kilowatt and the Javelin came out.
That's true.
Which one wanted to come out first, but nothing like direct input on what's going on in the
Right,
game.
in the actual moment. So we're going to do that in a little bit. So if you are here with us in the live stream, stick around until the end, and we are going to get that dialed in. And actually, while we're talking about it, I'm also going to increase the volume of the game a little bit, like Ralf had mentioned. Yeah, I'm going to crank it up a little bit. I didn't crank it up too much, but a little bit. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to do? Let's collect some more red envelopes. And you want to, I believe that we had some questions from our friends on the Discord channel. Is that right?
We do. We got a few we can go through.
Hit me. Let's see. What do we got?
All right. I know you were talking about that this car has a very high top speed, so that's a good question. Shaggy Paco asked, what's the difference between top speed and acceleration in the car test?
That's a good question. There's a big difference. So acceleration is basically how fast can you go from standing still to your top speed. So if you have a really high acceleration, you go from 0 to 60 or whatever in 2 seconds, and if you have a slower acceleration, you go 0 to 60 in 4 seconds or something like that. Top speed is basically just what's the maximum speed that your car can achieve without any extra boosts. Like you can always go faster if you have, like El Zippo's ability going, or if you've got like the rocket boost or something like that. But just your straight up unaltered top speed is your top speed. What do you
I
think?
really like that with the new car that the jets come on with the boost active.
Yeah, they glow too. Did you notice that? So here, I'll get a good demo going with my. I've got a couple of boosts lined up. Wait, it's a little confusing with the earthquake going. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so when you fire this thing up, you got the jets going. You can see like the engines are glowing. It feels hot.
They look real good.
They do look really good. I like actually combining it with Rez's ability because then like the whole thing is just on fire and it just looks kind of mental.
Oh, it fits so well.
All right, here we go. Yes, I got across the finish line right before the Big Bang destroyed me, and I got my 2x. Of course, I barely picked up any points, so that didn't really help that much. But we'll do better on the next one. Okay, so let's do another race and answer another question.
Sure. Let's see here. Will more cars be transferred to Beach Buggy Racing 1?
That's a good question. Yeah, over the last couple of years, we've transferred a few cars from Beach Buggy Racing 2 to Beach Buggy Racing 1. And there's still, when we started working on Beach Buggy Racing 2, we were like, okay, Beach Buggy Racing 1 was fun and it's done, and now we're working on Beach Buggy Racing 2, but there's still so many people that play Beach Buggy Racing 1 that we realized, I guess we have to keep updating both of them. So we have been bringing some of those cars over, and yeah, we are planning on bringing a few more over. We're never going to bring all the new cars over to Beach Buggy Racing 1, but we're definitely planning on bringing a couple. So I would look for that sometime in the not too distant future. I think you'll see another car or two coming over from BBR2.
Cool. And People are loyal. They stick to what they like.
Yeah, they do. I would be curious to know if people, like, how many people play both. Or if it's just like there's the Beach Buggy 1 people and there's the Beach Buggy 2 people.
We got 2 crowds.
Yeah, I don't actually have a good answer to that, but I play both. That's my job.
Should let us know. Let us know in the chat which one they play or if they play both.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody in the chat, real quick, if you are a Beach Buggy 1 player or a Beach Buggy 2 player or a both, just like throw it up there in the chat and let us know. Or actually, yeah, somebody just posted Beach Buggy Racing Island Adventure. So
yeah, true.
That's like a whole nother thing. All right, I'm gonna do another race and give me another question, and maybe we can even do 2 in one race. That would be crazy.
Oh, 2 in 1. Depends on how fast you race.
It does depend on that. But with my new heavy lifter, I got rocket power. It's gonna be quick, so we're gonna have to answer these ones. I'll try not to ramble.
On the ice, that was rough.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Towel wants to know, do we have any new character outfits planned, and for who?
That's a good question. So the answer is yes, 100%. As a matter of fact, we are working on a new outfit for Rez, which is going to be in the next update, which is coming out next month in February. And I have more news about new outfits that I'll share with you a little bit later in this podcast.
A little teaser.
Yeah, a little teaser.
Okay. I like it.
What else you got for me?
Okay, Paul Phoenix wants to know, are you going to make new varieties of tournaments like Drift Attack with permanent police chase?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Yes, I think so. It's been pretty successful in my mind. We've been adding, like Beach Buggy Racing Island Adventure, we had all these different sort of creative game modes where we mixed things like, he said, like police chase and drift. And we've been doing that a little bit more in the tournaments for BBR2. So I think we're definitely going to do more of that. And if people have suggestions, they could throw them up in the chat here, or they can send it to us in the Discord suggestions channel. Those kinds of suggestions are great because they're pretty easy for us to implement if something catches our eye.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun too. It kind of adds more variety.
Yeah, exactly. Like I really like they kind of had different strategy. Like recently, actually, we changed up the Stampede so that it's just you and permanent Angry Bowl, and when you get that, it makes it like it totally, you don't have any power-ups, and so the only way that you can boost is by smashing things with the Angry Bowl, and it totally changes the strategy of like how you drive the track.
Yeah, it's like a whole new track because your lines are totally different.
Yeah, exactly. Your lines are totally different. All right, before we answer any more questions, there's something else I wanted to talk about, which is fan art. We have some fan art to share. We get a lot of fan art, don't we?
We do. I love it. Like, best part of my day, looking at all the fan art.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. I'm gonna fire up, bam. Fan art highlights, January 2025, here we are. It's been a little while since we did fan art, and I think the last time, that we did it live here, last time was in October, and so there was so much. When I went back and looked through all of the fan art for the last couple of months, oh my God. It was impossible to pick.
Yeah, they've been going crazy. There's a lot, and it's all really good.
They've been going crazy, yes, definitely. And so one thing that I did was I tried to only pick one. There's some people who are super prolific, and I tried to, for the most part, just pick one per person. But yeah, we've gotten so much good stuff. And actually, so kicking this off here, Camera G submitted our first fan art of the heavy lifter. They put this up like a day or something after we announced the car.
That's wild. It's wild how quickly they work.
Yeah, it is. I remember when Lita first came out, the new character, and we were getting fan art like basically off of the, off of the teaser that we did in the Beach Buggy Adventures animation.
Yeah, there's just a lot of talent in this community.
Yeah, there really is. And we get such a variety too. There's like stuff like this from Alexa, the super cute, kind of big-eyed Commander Nova. I love it. And
Horrible.
and then we get this one from Anlee205. Uh, I like it when people do mashups between, our characters and other like games or anime and things like that. Cannibal, I don't even know how to say this. Cannibal Ibarakis, or Ibaraki Icy. Ibaraki Icy. They've been super prolific. They've put up a bunch of stuff in the last few months. I liked this one just because there's a lot going on. This would be a good desktop, except I don't think I'd be able to find any of my icons, but
That's true.
I like it. And then, so I made one exception here because Cannibal submitted this, submits a bunch of artwork, but they also, last Halloween time or in the fall, submitted this of some Mika cosplay that they did. And we've been getting a lot of fan art. We're extremely blessed with tons of fan art, but we don't get a ton of cosplay. And I'm always like, as soon as I see a cosplay, like it grabs my attention. And they made this awesome Mika hat that I thought was really impressive. So we were all really excited to see that.
I think anything that's done in the physical realm is really like just an extra level of like, wow, somebody made this.
Yeah, we've seen like birthday cakes and stuff like that. It's good stuff. Speaking of mashups, Comrade DJ submitted this one, which I believe is Lita in like Evangelion. It's pretty sweet.
This looks very tough.
Yeah, it's very tough. I wouldn't want to mess with her. Snow X has been submitting a bunch of stuff, and I had a hard time picking which one of theirs was my favorite, but I just picked this one because I liked it. Also, I like the fact that they put Leilani in her alternate costume.
Yeah, it's fun when you get the alternate outfits as well.
Exactly. This one from Coreza, I just really liked the style of it. I'm always a little bit partial. I like the ones when they mix it up and the style's totally different, but I also do kind of like the ones where it looks a lot like the character from the game, the proportions and everything. And I really like the attitude on this one. So we'll see. I don't know. I found this sketch. I don't know if they've submitted a full color version of it yet, but I like this one a lot.
It's cool that you get to see everybody's different styles too. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting.
Yeah, it is really cool. This one I liked also. It's just a totally, like, speaking of different styles, a totally different style. I just thought it was really cute. This is of Benny also, speaking of alternate costumes, in his Christmas outfit, dressed up like a reindeer, and I'm guessing singing some kind of Christmas carol.
Yeah, this would be a great like a sticker or.
I know. This should be like our, maybe I'll ask him if we can use it for our Christmas card next year. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Cohen has done, or Kon, has done a ton of good stuff in the last few months. And this is another one I had a hard time picking, but I just really liked this one because Clutch looks so awesome. And I like the drawing style on it. They use like markers or something. It looks great.
Again, looks very tough. A lot of very tough characters.
Yes, I know, very tough. This one I thought was really cute. It's Bizorp and Nova sort of duking it out in up in the stratosphere. There's a lot going on here. Let's see. User Normal is another artist that submitted a bunch of stuff in the last few months. Another one that was hard to pick because there are so many to choose from. But I just liked this one because Leilani looks so cute and there's like flowers in the background. It's like a very nice... This one, she doesn't look tough. She looks just like a nice person getting ready to, do some racing. She's got a flower on her arm.
Yeah. it's like these I don't know, everything goes very well.
Exactly. It all sort of flows together. Good color matching, good palette work here. And then last but not least, I sort of cheated when I said I was submitting one per person, but Makiko L has submitted so much, and they submitted this compilation of images that they had done of all the different characters, and I thought they were great, and so I just submitted them as a single picture. But if you go into the Discord channel, you can find out more detail about like each of these individual pictures. But yeah, they're all
Like
kind
a
of.
whole new.
What's that?
Sorry, I was saying it's like a whole new character select screen.
Exactly. Huh. Maybe this is what our character select screen should look like. Actually, it looks pretty good.
I
So
like that each of the characters have their own personality too.
yeah, and I like how they're all kind of breaking out of the box too. Like Benny's kind of got his arm hanging over, and Mika's got her, throwing up her victory signs. Looks great. So yeah, that's all of the fan art that we're going to show off today. But thank you everybody who's been submitting all the fan art. And Tom, why don't you tell people how they can submit fan art? It doesn't all come in through Discord, right?
It does not all come in through Discord. You can either submit it on the socials, where we can be found. If you tag us at Vector Unit, then we'll find it. Or you can always submit it through the Discord, which you can get to by discord.gg/vectorunit. We always love getting the fan art. It's our favorite. You can also submit it through email to, I believe, info@vectorunit.com, and that will get to us as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and so follow us on all of those places, right? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube if you haven't already. Before we go back to the game, I had promised earlier that we were going to do a vote on a new feature in the game for all the people who are live here in the channel. So everyone who's live in the channel, get ready. We're going to vote here in a minute. And the thing that we're going to vote on is which character outfit should we add next after Res. I already said that we're going to do a Res one in the next update. But the question is, which character should we do after Res? And I've got 4 options for you here. So I'm going to start the poll in the chat. Bam. Is it going? I think it's going. There we go.
There it is.
So you have, I don't know, I'll give you a couple of minutes or something to vote. And we'll see how it goes here. So what we're going to do, I'll tell you while you're voting, there's actually an extra wrinkle. Are you ready for the wrinkle?
Ooh, more.
Yes, there's another wrinkle. The wrinkle is, the twist is that not only are we going to add a character, but we are going to have a contest where people can submit ideas for that character outfit, and then we will go through and pick our favorite out of all of those ideas. And we're not going to be picking our favorite based on necessarily which artwork is the most beautiful or whatever. We're going to be picking it totally based on the idea, like the content. So even if you are, just learning how to draw, or you don't think that you're like a super amazing artist or whatever, you can still submit your idea, just kind of sketch it out and write in some notes or whatever, and we will totally consider it alongside everything else. Of course, if you want to submit some kind of banger idea with incredible, beautiful oil painting, then you can do that too.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that this isn't really a fan art contest. It's not a make the most beautiful thing. Of course, we're not going to stop you because we always like seeing that. But it's just more about getting your concept for a skin across.
Exactly.
So whatever way you can do that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So here, let's see. It looks like the voting's kind of slowing down. So I'm going to give people another 15 seconds or so here to cast their vote if they want to. And I think we've got a winner. It looks like, okay, I'm going to end the voting. Somebody voted for Roxy. Roxy's kind of catching up a little bit. What? Let's see. Is she going to catch it? I don't think so. I'm going to stop it here in about 5 seconds. Ready? Here we go. 185 votes. Wow, 186 votes. Okay, I'm going to end the voting. Are you ready? Here we go. End poll. Bam. looks like we have a winner. It was Commander Nova.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Me neither. People love Commander Nova. It's amazing.
They do.
Okay. Well, that was really fun. So that's it. So we'll release more details about that in the next couple of weeks. But after Res is coming in the next update, we're going to do, sometime in the next couple of weeks, we'll kick off this fan art contest, or I should say this idea contest. And the Beach Buggy Racing fans out there will be able to decide what Commander Nova's new outfit is going to be.
Yes, now's a good time to start brainstorming ideas.
Start thinking about it. No time like the present. Okay, speaking of which, here, why don't I switch over to Commander Nova just to celebrate her victory. So here we go, Commander Nova. I do not have her outfit unlocked in this game, so maybe I can work on that. Also, you know, so we've been adding more outfits, as people know. I should mention this in case people didn't know. You know, there's the mission outfits that you unlock by playing missions. That's the same as before. And then certain characters, as we add them, have been getting these other outfits. Benny's outfit was available during contests over the holidays, and we'll see when it becomes available again in the future. And bam, Commander Nova. I'm just going to keep using the heavy lifter because why wouldn't I?
I mean, pretty much.
Let's see here. You want to, let's see, while I'm racing, why don't you toss me another question or two if we've got some?
Sure. TiggyMan64 asks, for those of us who have maxed out all power-ups and have accumulated millions of coins, will you create a use for them other than using them to get more gems?
Yes, that is a good question. So, yeah, we've been actually looking at doing some sort of economy tuning over the next few iterations of the game. And we know that there is a point in the game, especially later on when you've maxed out your power-ups, where people tend to accumulate a bunch of coins. And one of the things that, for example, we're doing is in this new update, we added the ability to make the tournaments. Some of the tournaments, if you know, after you've done your free tries, sorry, I'm getting hit by too many things here. After you do your free tries, you can retry again with either by watching an ad or by paying gems. And in the new update, we have added the ability to have some of the tournaments be retryable with coins instead of gems. So we're going to try that out for a while. We might someday just switch over to only using coins. I'm not sure. Or we might keep going back and forth depending on the tournament. So yeah, and look for other places in the game where we might be adding more ways for people to be able to spend coins.
Cool. Keeps it from being just a pile when you get to the late game.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just going to take Commander Nova out on the red planet here. All right, what else you got? Let's answer a couple more questions before we wrap things up here.
Sure. So how does matchmaking work in Beach Buggy Racing 2 tournaments? Tournament.
You know what? This is an easy one because basically it doesn't. It's all based on when you join the game, and so it's totally random. It's just like I guess actually it's not random. It's based on when you join the game. So as you sign up, you get added into these buckets of players, and usually for each tournament there's about, I don't know, each bucket is usually about 100 people, and by the end of the tournament there's usually about, I don't know, 1,500 different leaderboards or something like that. So it depends on when you join is the short answer.
So it's just all about when you hit that play button first.
Yeah, we have been talking about adding some kind of ranking system actually that changes it based on like how many wins you have or something. That's TBD. It's something that we'd like to do, but it's kind of a big can of worms.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, but it would be cool. It would make things different, because you would you'd be competing, if we made it like more of a rank system, then people who are new to the game would be competing with other people who are new to the game, which would be cool. Everyone would be kind of a similar ability. But it also means that for people who are really good, the game would be a lot harder because you'd be competing on a leaderboard with like 100 people who are also really good instead of 100 people who are random.
Yeah, you won't get the easy wins against people who are just learning the game.
Exactly. No more easy wins. Which maybe that would be good, Who wants an easy win?
You won't be matched against me anymore. So
Yeah.
You actually have to work for your win.
You won't have me and Tom to kick around anymore.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to do one more race before we wrap things up here, and I'll try to do, how many more questions do we have?
I have one more question.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll do one more question and one more race. What do you got for me?
What is the favorite map of every member of the team?
Oh, shoot. You know what? I don't know what everyone else's favorite map is. I can tell you what my favorite map is. Actually, why not? Do you have a favorite map, Tom?
I do.
Yeah?
I think it's pretty obvious what my favorite map is.
Is it Raytona Stadium?
I'm a big Raytona fan.
Raytona, is it specifically Raytona Stadium with the Javelin?
Well, maybe with the heavy lifter now, too.
Yeah, that's true, actually, because both of those are equally challenging on Raytona Stadium. It's hard to say. There's certain tracks that, I just kind of play them when they come up. I'm always happy to play any for the variety, but there's a couple that for some reason always feel really good to me. I have to say Gold Rush Gulch, the desert level, always kind of brings a little smile to my lips when it comes up. There's something about the way the environment looks. I kind of want to actually be there, So I think that's my favorite one.
I'll be there. It looks a little too hot. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think at the end, I'm just gonna pull over and get some tacos.
Pull sarsaparilla.
Yeah, pull a sarsaparilla. What could be better than that? Clean some of the dust out of your throat.
That's true. You got me there.
I totally didn't pick up the firecracker on that one. Let's see. Come on. Well, I eked out a third place. I don't feel too bad about that, I guess. All right.
Well, podium.
Yeah, podium. Hey, I got one of Commander Nova's abilities. That's pretty good. I mean, one of her missions.
Hey,
so
a little bit closer.
A little bit closer. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I could totally do this, actually, if I put my mind to it. Let's see. Before we sign off, let's see how I'm doing on the Fortune and Firecrackers. Oh, look at that. See, I was just barely playing and answering questions, and I already got up into the 39th percentile. So any of you who think oh man, you got to totally grind for this thing, you do, I admit. If you want to get top 1%, top 10%, you got to work for it because people are serious. But if you want to get up into the top 40%, even 30%, you just got to, just play every single day. It's like eating an apple or whatever.
Yeah, a race a day keeps the low percents away.
Exactly.
Sure.
All right, Tom. Well, I think that's it. We got the heavy lifter. We've got the Fortune and Firecrackers event. We have... Oh, I got one last thing before we go. I have a sneak preview for everybody who is playing the game next week. If you sign in on the 29th, which is the actual Lunar New Year Day, you're going to see something. You're going to see a news pop up. And when you click on the news, you're going to see something like this. It's going to say, Happy New Year. Claim your special gift from Vector Unit. And when you say claim, bam, you get some snake decals for your car. This is one of the things that actually came out in the new update, is a sweet snake decal, sorry. So you can go over here to your paint screen. Let's find my snake decal. There it is. Bam, yeah, look at that.
Ooh.
That's pretty sweet. I think I have to make it green. Uh-huh. And then maybe a little...
We're talking about tough.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's going to know. So, Lunar New Year, you've got the signs, the animals, the signs of the zodiac. Snake is this year. So we might be adding more of these too in the future because Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing a monkey. Let's see. Anyway, there we go.
Collect them all.
Collect them all. All right, everybody. Well, I think that's it, Tom.
All right. Sounds good. I think this was a jam-packed stream today.
It was. We answered some questions. We found out who our next character outfit is going to be after Rez. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of ideas people have for that contest.
That's the big thing. People need to start thinking about it.
Start thinking about it. Yeah, we'll announce the details of the contest probably the week after next, I think.
New Nova skin. Make her a cat. There you go. There's an idea. Run with it.
Make her a cat. That's Tom's idea. TM.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Tom, good talking to you as always.
Yep, always a pleasure.
And thanks everybody who joined us on the chat. And we'll see you guys in the game. Adios.